Project budgets. The facilities here are similar to those used for fund budgets. From the Budgets menu, you will see there are the standard budget programs and also 4 project budget programs. The budget codes and profiles are shared between the two, so they will be the same codes and profiles as set up for fund budgets. The values for projects are entered via the program Project Budget Values. If you have got budget figures already set up for a project, then you can view them here. So let's select a particular project, our budget code and the year. So if we have a look at that, click on display. These are our budget figures we've already set up. You can move through your accounts by using the arrows at the top there. And they're the different funds. Or you can move through the different accounts, seeing what budgets you've got for the different accounts for the Aid Overseas Fund. If you want to update any of these figures, just click on Update, make your changes and click on Record. One thing to mention here is that if you have a particular project that is in a foreign currency, euros for example, then the budget figures that are entered are in euros. Now let's add some values in. So if we clear our selections and enter it in here. So this particular project is funded by 2 funds, the General and the Youth Fund. So I'm going to start off with the General Fund. For completeness of this project, then you would need to set up budget figures for each of these funds. Then reporting wise, you could get the figures out for each individual fund or consolidated for this particular project. So let's display and we're going to update. So this particular one, I'm going to use a profile. So I'm going to use our seasonal profile and our budget throughout the year is 10,000. Apply the profile, it's now split it according to the profile. And you just click on Record. So if we move over to our youth fund, let's update that and let's say we're going to have an estimate here and equally split it. Let's equally split the amount throughout the year and record that. So we've now set up the 2 funds for that one account, and you just repeat this process for all the accounts and the funds within this project. You can get the budget figures out by looking at the Project Budget Detail Report. You can output this report in either accounts list or income and expenditure report formats. The accounts list format will be the one that's really used for looking at forward forecasts and budgets. We need to enter the project code that you're interested in, fill out the rest of the details, and you do all accounts if you want to do the whole list, and you can print or preview the report. I can select it to show all funds consolidated, or you can narrow it down to a particular fund that you're interested in. There's also a variance report. This will give us for each given project the given budget code and month for either all funds consolidated or for a particular fund a report in income and expenditure format. It will show me the actual and budget figures for the period selected. It will also show the percentage variance and also a money variance for each of the entries on the report. Finally, there's a powerful project budget usage report. This will give us, for the given project, budget code, year, and either all consolidated or selected funds and all selected account codes, the budget and surplus or shortfall for each month up to the current month. It's very similar to the variance report up to the current month, but will also show you what the surplus and shortfall you have of the remaining budget for the year. That's a quick look of how the project budget facilities work.